Your job as a developer is to understand what can be built here. When you know what can be built there, you know two things. You know if you want to stick with what the current use is, thus making your life easier, and you go straight to permitting. Or you know if you've got to petition for rezoning and ask the city or the county if you can rezone the property to the intended use that you have or your client has. So if the property is currently zoned commercial and you want to make it residential, multifamily, you got to rezone. If the property is currently residential and you want to make it commercial, you've got to rezone. All of the rezoning requires an application. It requires a process. It likely is going to require a meeting with the city officials. Either way, you have to understand the zoning. Now, the key to this whole entire process is your city and your county and your state. So this image here, I'm pictured with all of the stakeholders of the first development. So the family is on the left, but the city officials, they are on the right. Those are city council members who had a say so in the vote of whether or not we got rezoned, which we did successfully get rezoned. They also had a say so in what went on the property, because when we got rezoned, we had to get their input, the zoning office's input, and everyone's input on whether or not we could build what we wanted to build on this site. And spoiler alert, we were able to get 13 townhomes approved on a site of over 1 acre, just 1 acre. So you can develop anything really, but 1 acre, just over 1 acre was small. We started off with a desire to develop 18. And with the city's support and help and guidance, we had to reduce that amount because we also had zoning requirements that we had to meet. So your city, your county, and your state officials are the key to making sure you can be in compliance with what the current zoning is or what the future zoning is supposed to be or could be. Now, very important, if you have to rezone and you know that you're going to shift from one use to another, when you start to have you submit your rezoning application on your behalf or the behalf of your client, you have to meet certain criteria to even submit the application.